Good afternoon, everyone. In last class, we were discussing about the broadside array and the end fire array antennas and the Hanson Woodyard antenna. What are the basically different conditions which are being provided by the Hanson in order to get the maximum directivity. Okay, so this was the condition which was being proposed by the Hansen. That is basically the value of the that is basically the value of the beta. That is the phase constant which is being proposed by the Hansen Woodyard. Okay. Depending upon these different conditions, beta is equals to plus minus kd, and the no for the normal end fire arrays, beta is plus minus kd, and Hansen Woodyard what he had done is to increase the value by this factor. So we have derived some expression for this. That is the array factor. This is the final expression on which we have left. Okay. So these all are the different conditions for the Hansen given by the Hansen Woodyard to increase the directivity of the antenna. That is how to change the value of the beta factor, that is the phase constant, so that we can achieve the maximum directivity. Maximum directivity of what? Maximum directivity of the main lobe. Okay, in case of broadside array also and fire also array also, we are getting the main lobes. In case of broadside array, the main lobe is bidirectional, whereas in case of the end fire array, the main lobe is unidirectional, and that is in the direction of the array axis. Okay, so this is what we have driven tomorrow. Next will be the this is the array factor, and next the radiation intensity, as you know, will be given by that is the square of this magnitude of the array factor. So the radiation intensity in this case will become that is given by the u of theta, and that will be basically the magnitude of the array factor and the square of the magnitude of the array factor. That will basically provides you the radiation intensity of the antenna. So that will be the array factor is basically sine z by z, where the we have replaced this factor by the z. This factor we have replaced by the z. So this is how it will work out. So we can write it down as the sine square z by z square, or you can write it as sine z by z square. Okay. So if we put u of theta is equals to 0, if we consider the condition like the theta is 0, so what will be the reduced expression? Theta is equals to 0, then that will be by putting over here sine q uh, k cos theta is 0, cos 0 is 1. It will reduce to k minus p. Similarly, q k minus p, and there is a square sign. So when theta is equals to 0, why we are writing this expression for the u theta is equals to 0? In order to get the radiation intensity factor for the n number of elements. We have seen, what we have to do is we have to attach the n number of elements in order to formulate the array. Okay. So this is for the one element, and for the n element, that will be n element is given by radiation intensity for the n number of elements will be given by the un of theta is equals to u of theta divided by u of theta is equals to 0. So in order to get this expression, we are calculating u of theta we are already having. U of theta of 0 is equals to that we will derive from here, and by using these two expressions, we will get the value of the this vector. So like u of theta is equals to 0, that will be from here, that is sin z by z whole square, and where z is this vector. So by using this sign of q k, cos 0 is 1, that will be given by q k minus p whole square divided by the q k minus p whole square. So this is the u of theta of 0, and u of n of theta is equal to u of theta upon u of theta is equal to 0. That can be written as like u of theta is in the form of z. So keep this thing in point. Here we are using capital Z. Capital Z is q k cos theta minus p. Okay, this is the expression for the capital Z. Why I am telling you this point is because we are going to denote something else with the small z. तो आपके पास हम कैपिटल जेड भी यूज कर रहे हैं, स्मॉल जेड भी यूज कर रहे हैं, तो इसके साथ आप कंफ्यूज नहीं होंगे. दैट इज व्हाई आई एम टेलिंग. आप कैपिटल जेड किसके लिए यूज कर रहे हैं? क्यू के कॉस थीटा माइनस पी. एंड लाइक अब यहाँ पर आपके पास देयर इज सम अदर फैक्टर क्यू के माइनस पी. ओके, यू थीटा के केस में आपके पास था क्यू के कोस थीटा माइनस पी, तो हमने उसको कैपिटल जेड से लिख दिया. अब आपके पास ये फैक्टर है क्यू के माइनस पी, तो हम स्मॉल जेड को कैसे लिख रहे हैं? बाय द क्यू के माइनस पी. तो ये डिफरेंस है. वी आर लाइक giving the difference different expressions. Capital Z is q k cos theta minus p and small z is q k minus p. So it will be like we are having this expression. This factor will be u of theta is equal to 0, can be written by this sin small z by small z whole square. Now for the n number of elements, like we are having the n number of elements now, that will be given by the u theta divided by u of theta is equal to 0. So that is why we will divide these two expressions. Then this is the capital Z. This is the capital Z. Then it will be sin Z by Z upon sin Z by Z whole square. So it will be sin Z by Z into small z by sin small z square, where you can write u of n theta is the is the normalized power pattern normalized power pattern normalized power pattern with respect to theta is equal to 0 degree. So u n theta is the normalized power pattern with respect to theta is equal to 0. So this is the expression for the u of n theta, and there are different other factors that we have driven yesterday. That is like psi is equal to kd cos theta plus beta, and there is one other factor that is beta. Beta, we have replaced this beta factor with over here by using the different mathematical expressions. So this is the Hansen-Woodyard and fire array antenna that is given by. So this is about the topic.